vlog, I figured I would do a little get ready with me. I don't do these very often because I use the same exact thing every single day. For a long time, I mix things up, and I do switch my skincare. Like, I just ordered a bunch of skincare from Tula, and I'll try like new lip glosses, but like my foundation and everything is pretty much always the same. This is the It Cosmetics CC Cream Plus, and I use the color Rich. I like to buy the small tubes because over time it does oxidize, so I just prefer the small ones because this consistency and the color stay the same by the time you get through the tube. I'm just using this Pure Cosmetics brush to buff it out. And this for a CC cream, like tons of coverage. I love it. I'm getting ready to do a try-on video with Lululemon. Crazy, right? I'm super excited that they expanded their sizes and that they're going to continue to. But I actually wanted it to be like a full activewear try-on video with Girlfriend, Lululemon, and Mimikinis. But if you remember, like last vlog, I accidentally ordered a 6X in the Mimikinis. I didn't even try it on. Like, I pulled up the shorts and I was like, okay, those are too big, because I had accidentally ordered by their swimsuit sizing instead of their activewear sizing. And in their swim, I would wear a 6X, but in their activewear, I don't. But the way their website is set up, it's hard to scroll down, so I didn't realize there were two different sizings until like a few days later. So I tried on the top, didn't try on the bottoms, sent it back. It's been almost a 2-week process and I still don't have my exchange. And I finally got a reply from them yesterday and they said my shorts were damaged, which is impossible because I didn't try them on. So ridiculous. So I'm gonna use the Hourglass concealer. I usually don't wear concealer like on a daily basis. This is like super powerful, so don't use a lot of it. And I'm gonna use this little brush from Sonia Kashuk to blend it out. I need a mirror. So I told them, I was like, hey, like, I have video footage of the condition of the shorts because I vlogged the whole thing, and it's absolutely impossible that they're damaged. And for them, like, damage means like if the safety seal isn't on them or something, but the athletic wear doesn't have a safety seal, only swimwear. So I'm waiting for clarification to see why the shorts are damaged. Like, did the tag get ripped off or something? Again, impossible because I put them back in the protective bags, took them to Office Depot, and had them shipped off. So I'm kind of annoyed that this process has been like 2 weeks long because I wanted it to be like a big activewear haul with like multiple brands, but it has not worked out that way. So it'll just be Lululemon on its own, and during this vlog, I will do a try-on of the Girlfriend stuff that I got, so you guys can see that. And I also got some of Colleen Ballinger's merch, so I will put that in here too. So that's the concealer. I just use a tiny little bit. I just keep it kind of natch, you know? And then this is the Hourglass Dim Light. I've used this for a very long time. This is like my third one. I've hit pan on it. I remember there was a point in time where I never hit pan on anything because I just bought new makeup all the time. But I just really like the stuff that I use. So, yeah, I don't buy a lot. And this is what it looks like on the brush. And then I just kind of sweep it all over my whole face. And this seems to be the best color for that, except for their holiday palette last year, or 2 years ago that I bought. It had like an even more perfect setting shade, but they never released it in like the full size, which, sorry, I almost just blinded you, which is kind of a bummer. And then Hourglass again. This is the Radiant Bronzer. Yep, Bronze Radiant Light. And I'm hitting pan on this as well because I use the same thing every day because I'm incredibly boring with my makeup now. But Hourglass just has such good like quality products. I mean, it's pricey for sure, and you can always get like the small sizes to try these out. But it just makes you look so like naturally glowy, and like your skin looks so flawless. I love it. I didn't bring a setting spray out here. So that's what we look like so far. And then brows. So for brows, I put this in my favorites video, the Covergirl Easy Breezy Brow. I haven't tinted my brows in probably like 2 months. I have a video on it. I just use the Just for Men. I definitely need to tint them because they're looking a little bit sparse. But I don't use a brow pencil anymore. I just use this. Especially since most of us are still quarantined anyhow, like, minimize your routine. And this works really well for me, and it's super affordable. The Anastasia one I really like too, but it's like way more pigmented, so you really have to like have good control so that you don't end up looking wackadoodle. Step 1, and then I go in a second time once it kind of dries down. Brow number 1, done. And then brow number 2. I also have the clear in this if I get a little too heavy-handed with the brown. I can go in with the clear, and it really tones things down well. And I'm not like super obsessed with them looking identical, kind of like that boy brow look. Right now I'm using the Lash Princess from Essence. I used to use this years ago. It's not the same as the Hourglass for sure, but I'm trying not to spend like $30 on mascara every 2 months, so I'm trying to use a drugstore. If you have a drugstore mascara that's cruelty-free that you love, leave it in the comments because I do want to try out other ones because this isn't my favorite, but it's good enough. I wanted also, like, I feel like I'm having the worst shipping issues. I'm having this issue with Mimi Kinis, which I'm like convinced they're scam artists because I'm like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever experienced with a return. But also WW, I'm waiting on my 50-pound charm because you get like a charm at milestone weights so that I can do like what I've learned up to this point and then like a walkthrough of the WW app, because a lot of you guys have joined because of me, which I don't know if I like that or not, honestly. I don't really like want anyone to go on a diet because of me, and I think that like there's harm in the fact that like, yes, WW works for me, but I'm aware that it won't work for everyone. And I don't want anyone to join and then it not work for them and them to feel like I like led them astray. And also I don't want them to feel like they failed because they didn't have the same results as me on the program. Because that's the whole thing with diet culture, right? They want you to feel like you failed on a diet, so then you have to buy more diet products. That's why it's a $74 billion industry, because they thrive on like failure or feeling a failure and insecurities. And I hate that. So anyhow, I wanted to do kind of a walkthrough of the app and stuff, because when you first start, it can be like a little daunting. So I do want to do that with like my 50-pound video as well, which was my goal for this year, to lose 50 pounds. So I'm glad that I met that goal. I think the next 70 shall be fun. I mean, it's probably been the most pleasurable experience I've had with a diet in a very long time, but I think that's all mindset and less the program, honestly. So I did not bring a setting spray out here. Annoying. So I'll have to set my face later. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Super Slim Lipstick. It's an incredibly long name, but it's very pretty. So I'm just gonna put this on my lips, and it's super glossy. As you can tell, my lips are hecka dry right now. It's just been like super dry in my house. Like at night I wake up and I'm very thirsty. Like my throat's dry. That reminds me of that TikTok. Why is it spicy? If you don't watch TikTok, you probably think I'm a complete nutcase. But that's what it reminds me of. So I wake up super thirsty and my throat's dry, and it's like allergy season. So that explains it, but it's just my lips are dry, my nose feels dry, everything feels dry. You can really like layer this up. It doesn't get like super opaque, but it does get more moisturizing as you add. And it has a really good shape to it and just feels super comfortable. And Pillow Talk's one of those like really pretty universal shades that kind of looks good on everybody. So imagine me spraying the Covergirl Active Setting Spray. I use that, or I use the Lush Tea Tree Toner, which is not a setting spray, but it works fine as my setting spray most days. I'm actually out of it. I need to run over to the Domain to get some from the Lush store. They're doing curbside pickup, so that's it. I can take off my bonnet now. My mom redid my hair yesterday. There we go. A little get ready with me. My natural, no makeup, kind of put together makeup look. On to the vlog. This was the week of packages. I finally got my Colleen Ballinger merch. This theater kid just spoke to my heart, and I was able to place my first order from Girlfriend Collective, which if you've been wanting Girlfriend Collective, you know they're always sold out. So I signed up for email alerts. I pounced like a freaking cougar on their website and was able to get 2 items. I got this sports bra. I'll link it down below. I can't remember the name of it, but it's probably sold out anyhow, in a size 4X. And then I've been wanting more shorts, especially like short shorts, not knee length bike shorts. And I got these in a size 3X, and they fit really well. I love the compression on the shorts. I should have gotten a 3 in the top, but exchanging it is like nearly impossible because they're always sold out, which is great. Good for them. They're doing really well in their business, being a sustainable company and being fully size inclusive. But once I adjusted the straps, I noticed it fit a lot better. So I think the 4X is good. Maybe once I put it through the dryer, it'll shrink just a little bit. And this is my theater kid merch. I feel like I need one that says choir kid. Let me know down below, what were you? Were you a band kid, choir kid, theater kid? Who were you in your high school days? I was a theater kid and a cheerleader. It was a cold brew day, and I used the last of my cold brew. I have it in my glass tumbler from World Market. I will link it down below for anyone who's interested in it. It's recycled Spanish glass, and I figured I'd show you how I make my cold brew so that it's nice and strong. So I use about 8 to 10 scoops depending on the strength of my coffee, and then I fill it until it just covers the coffee grounds. I feel like this is the most important step because if you just stir it at the very end, I feel like you get weak cold brew. So I make sure that I fully saturate the grounds at the very beginning, and you can just do this like I am, or you can use a spoon. I don't want to dirty a spoon, so I'm just doing it this way. Then once my grounds are fully saturated, then I fill it up to the top with water, and that has worked super well for me. Pro tip, this is actually on sale right now. It was originally like $15. Now it's $12, and it's in my Amazon favorites link. So you just put on the top, and then you pop it in the fridge for 24 hours, and you have cold brew. I got some WW mail this day. I told you this was the week of packages, and I used my wellness wins for this, and not all of them, but some of them. So I got this cute little tumbler. I think it's about 16 ounces, and it keeps your drink super cold. I thought it was a cute little perk, and I love that WW kind of rewards you for tracking and sends these sweet little notes. It just really makes you feel good. And it's always nice to have another tumbler, am I right? Here I am spending some time on the piano. I've really been enjoying getting back into music since quarantine started. For a lot of you guys that don't know, I was a musical theater major. I've been in choir since I was in elementary school. My choir went to Carnegie Hall, so I'm definitely a music girl through and through, and it's been really nice to tap back into that side of myself. And yeah, I can't believe I bought this little pawn shop piano, and it's completely changed my life. So more music things coming soon. That's the fun thing about life, right? We always can evolve and learn new things and find new things that we love in life. No matter how old you are, just pursue your passions, guys. That's all that I have to offer in this video, is the permission to pursue your passion no matter what. And yes, that little blurb you heard at the beginning, or little run you heard at the beginning, was Miley Cyrus. I thrive in squash season. I love delicata squash. I love spaghetti squash. Give me all of the squash. This is also the video of incomplete recipes. So I was making some delicata squash fries this day. I just like to cut mine open, take out the seeds, and yes, you can roast the seeds just like pumpkin seeds, and they are so yummy, the best little snack. And I like to cut mine into this shape. I know some people do the rings or like the semicircles. I like to just cut mine into like more traditional fry shape. I feel like they are easier to dip that way, and I just pop them in the air fryer until they're fork tender, and man, they're so good with a little bit of buffalo seasoning on them. This is something that I found at Target, and they were actually pretty good. And like I mentioned in my last video, I did find the Smashmallow pumpkin pie, and those are super good toasted as well. And here I am making some tuna fish. Yes, another incomplete recipe. I don't know what was with me this week, but I did want to show you some of the things that I've been snacking on. So basically, I just do tuna fish, pickles, boiled eggs, a little bit of jalapeno mustard, and then I do mayo and a little bit of cream cheese. If you don't put a little spoon of cream cheese in your tuna, do it. It makes it so rich and so good. And I really like tuna fish warm sometimes too. If I warm it up, I don't put an egg, and I like to stuff it into like bell peppers and put some cheese on top and bake it. You guys, it is so good. If you're a tuna fan, you will definitely love like a warm stuffed tuna bell pepper. And we're back to the beginning. I filmed the Lulu unboxing and try on the day that I got it. So you guys, I was so excited for these Lulu goodies, and you'll hear in just a second. I loved everything I got, but when I saw the jacket, oh, the iconic jacket. Hi, let's do a Trader Joe's haul. Did anyone else notice Trader Joe's bags don't have handles anymore, and you're still not allowed to take reusable bags? So let's show you guys what I got. I actually got 2 bags of broccoli florets, and I just put these in the air fryer. They're pretty good. We all know what broccoli tastes like. Frozen broccoli tastes really good in the air fryer. A shashuka starter, which every week on repeat. I actually have 1 or 2 in the freezer, so that's just like backstop. This week I got the brown rice instead of the jasmine rice. I thought that I would work in a little bit of brown rice into my diet and my sushi and the things I use rice for. And another broccoli. Oh my gourd. I got 2 big spaghetti squash. The spaghetti squash at Trader Joe's are each instead of per pound. So I always get the biggest ones, and then you can just freeze whatever you don't use, but you end up spending a lot less if you do that. So I got 2 spaghetti squash. They were $2.99 each, and I just got big giant ones. I also got 2 Delicata squash. These were 99 cents each. These are 0 points on Dub, so I like to slice them in rings and dip them into queso, or slice them into like fry shapes and dip them into ketchup or barbecue sauce. It's my favorite thing to dip them in, but I'm so happy I thrive during squash season. So Delicata squash, aubergine, and this tomato sauce I've been loving. I showed it in my vlog. If you don't watch those, well, then you wouldn't be watching this because this is a vlog. So I really love this too. And you can also use this as shashuka base. More summer type squash, some zucchini. And these were so tiny. Look how tiny these little ones are. Little babies. And a thing of non-fat Greek yogurt for dough and dips. I got a thing of Good Culture cottage cheese. I actually picked this up at Natural Grocers when I went to fill up my water containers. This is full fat. And I got my eggs there this week as well. These are the Vital Farms pasture raised organic, and organic eggs are soy free, so got those. These look amazing. Pumpkin blondies from Trader Joe's. They look so good. I haven't scanned them. I don't know how many points they are, just probably a lot. It's 110 calories, so I'm guessing it's probably 4 points per piece if WW math is adding up on this product. I got 2 things of the Trader Joe's kale. I usually don't get kale from Trader Joe's because you have to go through and pick out all the giant big stems, but I didn't want to go to multiple grocery stores, so I'll just suck it up and pick through and get all the big stems out because they're not very like good. Especially if you like bite into one in a salad. Ow, toothache. So kale, green onions, and romaine. They were out of organic romaine. I usually get organic romaine, but whatevs. 2 packages of tuna, the cucumber, organic half and half, and these mini, my lips stuck together, pearl tomatoes. And I got 1 of the Honeycrisp apple candles. And then I forgot a few things at Trader Joe's, so I ran to Target to pick up my little gaps. I got some English muffins from Target. I got some cuties and some grapes from Target. Fast food fries and some shrimp. My protein is actually coming on Friday. I got some scallops and salmon from Imperfect Foods, so that'll be here delivered on Friday for my protein for the rest of the week. And that is all. Trader Joe's, Target, Natural Grocers. I also get my water at Natural Grocers. They have the big dispensers, so that is that. Lots of groceries. Who's gonna help me put this stuff away? And that is all I have for you this week, friends. If you would like to see my Lululemon try-on that is playing right here, go ahead and give it a click to see what their new extended sizing has to offer for us plus-size ladies. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, remember to keep an open mind, keep an open heart, practice unconditional compassion, but don't take shit from anyone. I love you guys endlessly, and I hope you love yourselves even more. I'll have relevant links to everything down below. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. You guys mean the world to me. Have a wonderful day, and I will chat with you guys really soon. Bye.